Hello and welcome. If you watched my previous video, you'll remember that I shared 5 simple AI services that seniors can offer today, even if they've never done any freelancing before. Today we're going to take a closer look at one of those services, and it's one that I think many seniors may be particularly well suited to. It's proofreading and editing with ChatGPT. Now, before you think I'm not an English teacher, let me reassure you, you don't need to be a professional editor to offer this type of service. Many of us have spent decades reading books, writing letters, sending emails, and preparing documents during our working lives. We already have valuable experience. The good news is that ChatGPT can help us work faster, spot mistakes, and improve written content without needing any technical expertise. In this video, I'll show you exactly how this works and how it could potentially become a simple side hustle. Why proofreading is a good side hustle? One reason I like this particular side hustle is because there's a genuine need for it. People write all sorts of content these days: family histories, personal memoirs, newsletters, blog posts, business documents, even books. Problem is that most people make spelling mistakes, grammar mistakes, or simply don't express themselves as clearly as they could. That's where proofreading comes in. You're helping people present their writing in the best possible way. And because ChatGPT can quickly identify many of those mistakes, it makes the whole process much easier than it should be. What I particularly like is that you're providing a genuine service that helps people rather than simply trying to sell them something. Before we go any further, I'd like to share one important rule. Your job is to improve the writing. Your job is not to rewrite somebody's life story. This is especially important when you're working with memoirs and family histories. People want their stories told in their own words. They don't want ChatGPT turning everything into a generic article. Think of yourself as an editor rather than a ghostwriter. You're simply helping the writer sound clearer while keeping their own personality and voice. That's exactly what we're going to show ChatGPT how to do. A sample memoir excerpt. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine a client sends you the following paragraph from their memoir. As you'll see on screen, there are several spelling and grammar mistakes. I remember the summer we moved to the farm. I was just 6 years old, and my father, he was so proud. He keeps saying, "This is ours now, this is ours." The barn was red, but already falling down in some places. Mother didn't like it much at first, but she don't say nothing. She just starts cleaning. Now, we can immediately spot a few mistakes, but there's also something else here. There's personality, there's warmth, there's a genuine memory. We don't want to lose that. We simply want to clean up the grammar and spelling while keeping the original story intact. Now we move on to the prompt. This is where ChatGPT becomes extremely useful. Here's the prompt I would use. You are a developmental editor helping me proofread a personal memoir. Please correct grammar, spelling, and punctuation only. Do not change the sentence structure, word choices, or rhythm unless it is necessary for the sentence to make grammatical sense. Preserve the author's voice, regional expressions, and personal style exactly as written. Here is the passage. What I like about this prompt is that it gives ChatGPT very clear instructions. We're telling it exactly what to do and exactly what not to do. Remember, we're not trying to rewrite the person's life story. We're simply trying to improve readability. Now, let's have a look at the result. Notice what happened? The spelling mistakes have been corrected, the grammar has been improved, the punctuation is cleaner, but the story still feels like it belongs to the original writer. That's exactly what we want. This is a great example of how ChatGPT can assist us while still allowing the author's own voice to shine through. Working with longer documents. One practical tip I'd like to share is not to paste an entire book into ChatGPT. Instead, work chapter by chapter, or perhaps a few pages at a time. This makes the process much easier to manage and usually produces better results. It also allows you to carefully review the changes before moving on to the next section. Remember, you're the human editor. ChatGPT is simply your assistant. The real value comes from your judgment and attention to detail. So there you have it. Proofreading with ChatGPT is one of the simplest AI side hustles that seniors can start learning today. It requires very little investment, can be done from home, and provides a genuine service that many people need. Whether it's a family history, a memoir, a newsletter, or a blog post, you're helping people communicate more clearly and professionally. If you've enjoyed today's video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. And if you've ever used ChatGPT for proofreading, I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments below. I always respond to comments and would love to hear from you. In the next video in the series, we'll look at another beginner-friendly AI service that could potentially help you earn extra income from home. Until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.